Hello, everybody. So I felt motivated and inspired to do a new series, um, a video series, which I would like to call Enlightenment for Lazy People. You can also call it Enlightenment for Losers, um, or Dummies. You know, the favorite. There's this series out there for dummies, so let's call it Enlightenment for Dummies. And and it is about tips and tricks to approach the spiritual journey for people who don't feel like myself, who don't feel kind of feel ready to take the absolute hero's journey all the time. Because the gremlins or the ego's safety strategies are too enticing and too seductive still. Like it's feels more comfortable, more safe to take the route of lesser honor often, and feel this feeling of safety instead of feeling this feeling of excitement for going the hero's journey, which isn't good. It's not good. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. So far, up to this point, I'm 41 right now, and I would say I am a loser and a spiritual loser, because I was interested in spiritual literature when I was 10 years old, and I did a lot of courses, tried out a lot of meditations. But to this day, I can't even sit straight or meditate or be somewhat enlightened. And when certain choice points arise, I often duck down and take the route of perceived safety, which isn't even real safety. And I'm not proud of it. But for anyone who is feeling similar in terms of the spiritual journey, I developed a few tips and tricks that help me being a lazy spiritual seeker, and I want to convey them in this series. And if you don't feel this is in any way, shape, or form interesting, I commend you. Kudos to you. I recommend taking the hero's journey, and I recommend the Honor Retreat by Bintini Massaro and Anurag Gupta. It's you can buy it on the internet. I think it's about $300. It's a pretty good course for basically taking the hero's journey or living with honor, like always jumping in these choice points, jumping on the hero's journey path, which is a non-linear, non-black and white, kind of in the moment decision making, inspired decision making, which I also strive for. But so far, I know myself good enough that I know I want and need strategies for how to be a lazy spiritual seeker until the point that I'm not. And so this is the series, and the basis of the series is, first of all, there's no backwards evolution, so even lazy people become enlightened. And I think if the spiritual journey would be a marathon, and the hero and the lazy person would run against each other, obviously the hero would win, but the lazy person would be a close second, because I think that in this dense environment that we live in this third density, the density of catalysts is so immense that you can't really be a be a lazy person here. I mean, you can in parts, you can in sort of your psychology, but even the lazy person has catalysts all the time that he has to walk through. And so it's not like a million years difference. it's just a small, like, first and second finishing the spiritual journey, or ascending in the spiritual journey, like in terms of time. But since time also doesn't even exist, it is an absolute nothing burger. Like this decision between if you zoom out from the macrocosmic level, there is no difference between a hero and a loser. And so that's kind of the mental framework that I work with. And then on the basis of knowing myself, I came up with certain strategies for being lazy. And like I said, if this doesn't resonate, I command you. But if it does, just, maybe you want to look at it, and then you can also graduate from being lazy at a certain point. But if you don't, then you have these tools that I use.